I'd like to welcome you to about a 20-minute webinar on the program review process. My name is Robert Stacy. I'm the Learning Outcomes Assessment Coordinator in the Institutional Effectiveness Department. And this is my coworker, Nicole Goldsworthy. She's the coordinator for the Grants Department. She'll be assisting me today. So the program review process, I know all of y'all have at least started this process, but as we've gone through this initial iteration, I've noticed that there's a lot of confusion about the process itself and how it's supposed to work. So this webinar is just designed to give you an overview of the process itself and hopefully to answer any questions that you may have as you move through this process year after year.
Why is the program review process important?
Well, there's a few good reasons. One is for continual improvement. We want to continue improving our processes, our programs, whether they be certificate programs or associate degree programs, so that we're continually serving the students better. You don't want to rest on your laurels and just go year to year to year without trying to improve your programs. And that's what this process is designed to do. It also has a component that has to do with reaccreditation from SAC-COC, who's our accrediting agency. All of the information that you obtain through the program process is captured in Taskstream, the accountability management system. And that is in turn available to our accreditation agencies when it's time to reaccredit.
Who or which departments are required to do the program review process? Does everyone do it or just instructional departments?
Okay, because this is at the program level or down to the course level, only the instructional departments are required to do a program review. Okay, which is not to be confused with the IE improvement plan, which all departments do, both instructional and non-instructional departments. So we're talking specifically department chairs that are trying to improve their programs, improve their certificate programs and their associate degree programs through a continual process, year after year, trying to make things better as we move along.
When is it necessary to complete the program review process?
Okay, when Dr. Garrett took over initially, she required all of the departments to do one of their programs, and that's what we've just gone through, and that's probably what you're still going through now. So you were allowed to choose one associate degree level program within your department in order to start improving upon those processes. The actual sequencing is a 3-year process. So the one program that you started on this year, you will continue to build on that as the years come and as the 3-year cycle comes up for you to be able to do that. So it's a continual process. You enter information as you obtain it in Taskstream, but your programs, all of your programs within your department will be reviewed one time every 3 years. And that's just so that we can capture all of the different programs that we have, which is about 153 different academic programs.
What should be included in program review?
Okay, good question. First off, let me make sure that everyone understands that there's a difference between a program review and an institutional effectiveness improvement plan. Okay, IE improvement plans are done by all departments. It could be a finance department. Mrs. Carter may think of 3 or 4 things that she wants to do to improve the processes in the finance department itself. But for the program review process, it's only for the academic departments. Okay? And what we want to concentrate on here is student learning outcomes, as opposed to unit outcomes, which may be administrative in nature. It may be improving your professional development programs within your departments and things like that. This is focusing on the programs themselves. So we're talking about what do we want the students to be able to know and do when they graduate from our programs, whether it be a certificate program or an associate's program. So we're talking, during the program improvement process, we're talking student learning outcomes.
Where should I put my program review information and data that I collect?
Okay. All your program review information is going to be stored in Taskstream, just like your IE improvement plan information will be stored in Taskstream. But there are 2 different workspaces where this information is kept. Okay, for the program review process, it's kept in a specific place inside Taskstream, which is the Instructional Program Review Plan. So thinking program review plans, processes that deal with the program and the course level student learning outcomes, you're going to click on this button, Taskstream. Now, if you're in the instructional department, you'll also have this, but this is a departmental level improvement plan. Okay? Student learning level, program and course level, and then departmental level. So there may be several different processes that you want to institute to help streamline your department. Okay? But when we're talking about program review plan, we're talking about student learning level outcomes. How do we improve those? How do we better prepare the student to enter the workforce when they graduate from the university? Or how do we better prepare the students to move on to their four-year degrees?
Where do I find more information on training on Taskstream or information on preparing a program review?
Okay. I want to tie back to SACS real fast, and this is the Southern Association of Schools and Colleges, Council on Colleges. These are our accrediting agencies, and we just went through a reaffirmation process in 2015. So in 2020, SACS will send representatives to do a 5-year look, and that's where they're going to be going into Taskstream, into your program review plans, or into your IE improvement plans, and looking at the data that you gathered there. Okay? And this is just, we don't do program improvement plans because we want to satisfy SACS, but it's kind of a byproduct of things that we want to do anyway. We want to continually improve our programs for our students, their experience here, and their ability to be able to do the things that they should be able to do when they graduate. Okay? But there is an accrediting component to this. So we don't want to do the right thing because SACS says this is what you're supposed to do. We want to do the right thing for the student. But just keep in mind that there is a component, accreditation component that's involved with this, and that's more impetus for us to get all of this done. Okay, you asked about Taskstream?
Yes.
If you'll go to the Learning Outcomes Assessment webpage, you'll see the hyperlinks that will take you directly to some quick start guides that will assist you in going in and entering your information into Taskstream. I'm always available for you. You give my office a call. I'll do one-on-one trainings with you. I'll schedule trainings for your department if you would like that. And you can also go directly to Taskstream if you can't get a hold of me, or if you feel like a question wasn't answered to your satisfaction. You can go directly to Taskstream at their Help tab. Once you go into Taskstream, you'll actually see the Help logo up at the top right-hand corner. You can click on that. You can either email them your question or you can call them on the phone. That's a service that's provided that comes with the annual fee that we pay to use Taskstream.
Are there any additional resources I can access to create my program review?
Yes. There are some learning guides in Taskstream itself. It's called Shared Resources. It's up at the top on the top bar. You can click on that. It's got a list of resources there that you can use. You can come by my office. This is just a few of the many books that I have on the program review process. So these books are available to you, and anything is, there's also plenty of open source materials on the internet that you can use too. But if you have any questions, please feel free to direct them directly to my office. You know, I'm here to make this process easier for you, because I know all of you have tons of other things that you have to be doing, like teaching. Okay, so I want to make these administrative things as easy as possible for you so that you can do the important things like teaching students. Any other questions?
No, I think that answers everything.
Great. Well, thank you so much for attending. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give my office a call, 526-1182, or robert.stacy@ctcd.edu. Thank you.